Hi guys. Okay, so here's the story. I always get compliments about my hair. Looks pretty crazy right now because I slept on it and I was lazy last night. But anyways, I get a lot of people asking me how do I style my hair to get cute little ringlets that you may see in some pictures that I post, or I'll show you the after hairstyle so this all kind of makes more sense. But anyway, in a nutshell, when I go out in the general public and I have my hair styled for the day, I get a lot of people asking me, how do I get my hair to look that way? So I just wanted to show you just a quick little tutorial on how I get the more defined curls that I have in my hair. And it's also, this method is also a really good way of moisturizing curly hair as well. And that's something I have to do pretty much on a nightly basis, slightly on a morning basis too. So basically the style is like twisting my hair and then securing the twist with a Bantu knot. So I actually usually start from the back of my head, but I'm not going to sit here and put a bunch of twists in my hair because it'll take forever. But I just wanted to show a quickie video because I did meet some people recently, and I said I would post on my hair blog about the styles on the style technique of how I get my hair to be curly. And so yeah, basically I start off by grabbing a section of my hair. I'm not sure how I want to necessarily describe the sectioning because it depends on um, how loose or how tight I want my curls to be. So I will just kind of demonstrate by how much hair I gather. So I like to work with hair clips to get my hair back out of the way of the section that I'm working with. So right now I kind of grabbed a random bang section. By the way, when I do part my hair and secure it into sections overnight, I try to work with messier parts that aren't so defined because I don't want to constantly like work with the same area of hair all the time because I don't know, I feel like if you just constantly part your hair in the same way, it's going to eventually cause possible breakage and thinning and balding. So whatever. Anyway, that's just me. I don't like to use the same sections and same parts all the time. So anyways, so I have my bangs here. This is a pretty thick section of hair. Show you kind of all my hair. Again, it's kind of random because I slept on it, but I would take about this much hair and I'd probably divide it in half, maybe even into thirds. It's a pretty thick section of hair. It's all about feeling. Yeah, this could easily be split into two sections. So I kind of even things out, and I like to finger comb. You can definitely work with something like a wide tooth comb, but I like to finger comb with my hair and try not to comb it out as much as possible. So I have a section of hair that I'm going to work with, the front part here, and I've experimented with a ton of different hair products like moisturizers. And so far, I don't know, I just absolutely love anything by Carol's Daughter. I find that her products actually work well with my hair in terms of styling and actually retaining moisture. Speaking of moisture, so the first step that I do in this style is, so I get my section of hair, and I like to just wet it a tiny bit. So you could use a squirt bottle. Hold on. You could use a squirt bottle like this to kind of moisten your hair, but I usually just rinse my hands briefly under the sink water, and then I just work that moisture through my hair. I'm definitely not trying to dampen my hair. If you look closely here, my hair is not soaking wet or anything like that. So then once I feel like the water moisture is worked through my hair, I select a product. I have used this styling butter. I've also used this Marguerite's Magic. I really like this one. It smells good. I've been using it a lot lately. And then I also like her traditional or her original hair milk. So I typically decide on the product that I want to use based on how my hair is feeling. Since I was lazy last night, I'm going to go ahead and put like a little bit of heavier of a product on it because it did kind of get dry, if I want something lighter, I'll use this hair lotion because it's not as, or the hair milk because it's not as heavy of a product. So I'm just using her styling cream. So I just put some in my hands, and then I kind of focus on the ends a little bit and work my way up my hair. Sometimes I'll work through the section and kind of work the product through that way because my hair is so curly. I just want to make sure that the product is evenly distributed. And then we're going to go into the twist part of this hairstyle. So it kind of looks like this. So my hair is pulled out straight. I divide my section that I'm working with into 2 sections. And again, I try not to do things like constantly split my hair down the center. I try to, like perfectly down the center, I try to switch up how the part is defined. And so then I just take the 2 sections. This is weird to show you guys. I guess I could look down. And then I just twist them. Twist almost like the braiding technique, except it's 2 strands of hair and you're just twisting it down. So I twist it all the way down. Okay? And then when I get to the very end of the hair, I typically take some of the product that I'm working with and put it at the end of my hair because, again, the ends are the oldest part of the hair, so they tend to be more dry. And then, so I have my hair twisted like that. Do you see that? And then I'm going to go ahead and take the strand, twirl it around into what's a Bantu knot. Looks like almost like a little pinwheel. And then I pull the end of the hair through my little twist. And it's just like that. Can you see that? That's a good way. All right, so basically I would continue that method all throughout my hair using water to moisturize my hair all the way through. I usually will do the fast way and I'll wet my hair all around and then just add products as I work with the sections. But I would put these little guys all over my head, ton of twirly pin twirls all over my head, and then I go to sleep. I use of course I don't have one within reach, but I sleep with a silk bonnet, and then I wake up in the morning, take off the silk bonnet, and then I undo my twists, and then comb my hair through, and I can show you what that looks like in another video. Sound good? All right, that's my method.